What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's free to do, and I would greatly appreciate it. We are in our 2001 Dodge Ram 1500 pickup truck, the work truck on our channel. I've got a blinker and a brake light that is out, and I'm just starting the video inside the cab just to show you guys and give you guys the tip and visual indicator of how you may know that your tail light or your blinker is actually out without someone telling you, maybe signaling to you to roll down your window and telling you, hey, your blinker's out or your tail light's out. So while you're inside the cab here, or as you're driving, the indicator will be a fast ticking turn signal. So we're going to start off with the left here. So just a normal sounding and looking turn signal there, but let's try our right now. You hear the change of speed and see how fast this one is now blinking. So I'll show you guys again. Here's the left one, just a normal pulsing turn signal there. And then our right one is a lot faster. So that right there is just the indication in cab while you're driving to let you know that, hey, you might have a blown brake light or a blown turn signal in this case. So let's get outside and I'll show you guys how easy it is to change the bulbs. All right, so coming around to the back here, we are at AutoZone just so that we can quickly go in and grab some new light bulbs and throw them in as we're doing this video. On a 2001 Dodge Ram, all you have to do is pull down your tailgate and you only have 2 screws right here. They are a T25. I have mine out here and ready to go already on my screwdriver. All we have to do is take off those 2 screws, keep them in a safe place, and our whole tail light assembly will pull off here. So let's go ahead and do that right now. I'm gonna set you guys up right here as we do this. There's one right there. Make sure you figure out which one is, or make sure you keep in mind which one it goes on the top, which one goes on the bottom. It doesn't really matter that much, but just as a precaution, especially when you're dealing with older vehicles, make sure you're putting the same screw back in the same hole that it came out of, just so that it doesn't start re-threading if you're using different screws in different areas that it wasn't originally in. Because we got enough problems to deal with. We don't want to be making new problems for ourselves. So I've just got them right here in this small little cutout on my bed liner here, just top and bottom. So now we're ready to just pull off our whole tail light assembly here for these Dodge Ram pickups. That's very nice that they do this. Just 2 screws. Got to wiggle it a little bit, especially if you're taking yours off for the first time. It might be a little stuck in there. All right, so just like that, whole thing is out. Our lights are on the back side here. They're just a insert and twist to lock. So we're going to twist to the left to get out our first bulb here. So there's our first bulb. As you guys can see, it is burnt out, has that kind of smoked blue and white haze look to it to let you know that it's burnt out in this case. So all you want to do is take this out, go inside AutoZone here in this case, match up the numbers to the bulbs that are on the shelves, or if you're not comfortable with that, just go ask one of the clerks, say, hey, I got this year model of vehicle, my brake light or my blinker is burnt out, I need a new bulb, and they'll look it up for you if you're not comfortable with doing it yourself. So I'm actually going to take out both of my bulbs here and replace them both, just so that we don't have to come back in here anymore. Because what you don't want to happen is you go to replace this one and then like 2 days later or a week later this one burns out and you got to do this whole process again. So just go ahead, they're cheap enough to just replace them. So just replace both of them at the same time. So that's what we're going to do here. So I'll see you guys once we get back out here with new bulbs. Okay guys, we are back. Just got out of AutoZone here. I did want to test out and try out the LED versions. They did have our OEM version as well, 3157, but it's an old truck, so you want to get some brighter lights just to make sure you're being safe out there on the road. So I've got a red for my top light for that brake light and turn signal, and then for our reverse lights we just got the regular white there. So we're going to test these out, make sure they work before we button everything back up. All right, so the red one is going in the top. And then our white is going in the bottom. Gonna go inside in the cab and turn the lights on just to make sure they're on and working. All right, as you can see, we've got our red going right here. White's not on yet because it's our reverse lights. Obviously we're not in reverse, so that won't come on just yet. But that is all to it, guys. All you have to do is put these back in here. So place it back in, twist it to the right to lock it, place your housing back in. Those two screws right here, 1 and 2, go in this hole and that hole. I advise doing it like this to where it flips in. So get the top one in first and then cup the bottom one in to this bottom hole here. Your 2 screws that you saved, remember where they go. They just go right back in these 2 holes right there. Button everything back up and then you're done. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and I'll see you guys in the next one.